Well, folks, good evening and welcome to Andy's channel. It's great to see you all. I'm hoping you have a great time, and let's go through some information that's on the internet. I haven't done any videos this afternoon. It's a bit late at night, as you can see the lights are on. So I just want to see what's the internet saying today. I noticed that Brazil, the government here in Brazil where I'm living at the moment, they've actually tried to hide the total cases or deaths from the public, the whole world. The health minister has ordered the government to show the proper stats of those who have been passed away. And I can say, even though Brazil is a massive country compared to most countries, it's just near enough on par with the UK in the amount of deaths, but there is a lot more that have been affected with this coronavirus. So there's no let up in the shops opening and so forth. They have opened similar to the UK, but you have to wear masks and so forth, or wash your hands and so forth, hand sanitizer before you go into the shops and so forth. Queues for miles. Like I visited the bank today to get some money out of the ATM in the supermarket about a mile away from here. I get there thinking the queue was just small. It was coming out of the door, so it goes behind this lady in the queue, and it says, "Is this a queue for the cash machine?" And this tap on the shoulder, and this big guy behind me goes, are you here for the cash machine? And I says, "Yes." And he says, "Well, the queue goes all the way." It was about a mile long. I says, "I'm there waiting all day there to get some money," so I decided to walk home. Decide to do it for another day. I'll probably have to get up extra early and go and get the queue. But anyway, that's another story in Brazil. It's quite big at the moment. Obviously, you know about this Tifa or whatever it is, and these people are doing the Black Lives Matter and so forth. That's still a big thing at the moment. I see, what else? Donald Trump's not exactly flavour of the month at the moment again. I don't think he's ever been, and the media has just got this thing about Donald Trump. Everybody seems to hate Donald Trump, apart from those who support, who voted for him. Well, I noticed there's all this idiots in the UK are pulling down these statues that have been up for, I mean, between taking them down, it's our history in the UK, whether you like it or not. Most of these people that like it are those that have come over on a banana boat, got a free use of money, and decided, oh, we don't want to have anything to do with the British rules or laws. We want our own laws, and we want you to worship us. We want you to go down on your knees and forgive us for doing wrongdoing, and let them off like little children. I tell you, back when I was a kid, the police force used to slap you across the noggin for doing something, and you soon learn from right and wrong. There's no right and for wrong nowadays. I tell you, kids nowadays, they get away with murder. I saw something else. I mean, we must really hate boring news here in the UK. I mean, I saw something not long ago on the news. It was actually asking when Prince William and his wife was getting back to work. I mean, are we deluded or something? These people didn't work. They get paid loads of money for the government, and they get money for people visiting their palaces and so forth. These are people who live a life of golden. They've got no worries or whatever. And to think whatever they say to the public is nowhere going to say, "Oh, you're right, Prince William and whatever his wife's name is. Oh, I think you're fantastic. I think you're doing wonderful for the public." I don't see them putting their money into those that can't survive on bread and water or whatever, those sleeping on the streets. Did I see them getting their buildings given to ex-servicemen that are sleeping rough in the streets or so forth. I don't see them saying to the government either, using their powers of authority to say to the government, stop putting aid abroad and keep it here for the UK, and stop letting foreigners get hooses and free money. I mean, Kate Holmes showed something on a while back on YouTube, saying that there's a website explaining to those foreigners that are coming here how to claim for their free money over the internet, and if you get refused, you still get free money. Instead of whatever it is, £35 a week or £37 something a week, you get £35. I mean, what's going on here? I mean, it seems to be, if you're non-UK citizen, it means if you come to this country, you're treated better. I mean, you just can't write this shit. You just can't write it at all. What else have we got? It's any interested on the news. What's this thing I see here? Up to 40% of corona cases are spread by people without symptoms. And this is the World, the WHO wants, obviously the World Health Organization are saying that it's spread by those that don't have any symptoms at all. So remember that. So when you're going out, I should stop the Doric there. When you go out and you visit friends and family, even though they have no symptoms, no fever, no coughing, or aches and pains in their bones, they still might have corona. Unless you wash your hands all the time instead of touching nose and eyes, there is no guarantee that you'll be safe. Because here in Brazil, my wife always goes on about when you come back, before you come back, if you touch anybody or whatever, I mean shaking hands and so forth, make sure you don't touch your mouth, nose, eyes, and when you get into the house, wash your hands straight away, get your shoes off, so forth. She is monotonous about this, and quite right, because it's quite serious. I mean, like my dad and Rita's mother, they're quite old, and their health is near the greatest, so if they get corona, the chances of them getting over this is next to zero. So it's important. So what else is there? Back. I see here retail shops. They're saying that retail shops to reopen on the 15th of June. Government confirms as lockdown eased further. That's another thing. I mean, I don't know where this government gets. I mean, they're getting all this advice for scientists and so forth. I think these scientists are living in a cave. I mean, so far the government, the advice has been given has killed almost thousands and thousands of people. So these scientists are near the great reliable sources, but it's good to see that they're considering opening some shops. I'm hoping the government gets back to opening as well. Even though you can keep your social distance, make sure you wear the PPE, masks and that, it seems to work here greatly, but as long as you don't speak to anybody or touch anybody directly. I mean, people need to get their driving licenses, tests, to try and get other jobs and forth. So we need the government to open up, it's important. So what else? What else have we got? I see the spike in the UK for more passing away with this corona has risen. What a shock. I mean, it really can't be a shock considering the Easter rules and you're parking trains, buses like sardines, and you're letting them go to the beaches and park to in sunny days. I don't know what they expect. They expect this to go, corona gone. I don't know. Anyway, what else is there? Sport. I'm into UFC and the boxing and that, but only the UFC seems to be on the ball about putting on events and making sure that fighters and limited amount of people come to these events, and he seems to be working, seems to be very popular. It's just a pity that I put on really good fights at the moment. It just seems to be that the money's not there to put on fights and have the big fight and big names. I want to either retire or they want their contracts released, so forth, because they're not getting the money they want. I think they're being a little bit greedy. I mean, to fight. I mean, it's not as though they're poor, they're getting a lot of money to fight. No, there's just see here, cruise ships won't sail again before November, so that's another about tourism. The cruise ships, like the coach industry, I'm telling you, it's really bad. I mean, we're going to see a lot more companies, especially coach companies, a newer business. I mean, I know that the coach company that I work for up in the northeast of Scotland, Maine's coaches, Maine's a bucket, they're really good. Family-owned company, but they seem to have it switched on. They're preparing to do all their how to put it, they're trying to invest in other ways to show that they're still mean business in the coaching industry by providing their own tours, especially when the likes of Sheeran's, National, Holidays, Caledonian, and the hotels are with our business, and it's a sad day to see it, because a lot of people used their services because they were good for money. Maids have been going for a very long time, 75 years, family-owned business, and they really do, I must admit this, they really do have good coaches, and they do try their best to make sure the customer gets top quality service. And that's just due to the drivers as well, because we love our job and we want to do well for this company. Not only just because we need a job and we get paid not bad salary as well, but they look after us. If you are willing to go in 100% and do your job, clean coaching, and make sure the customers get an excellent service, the mains of Bucky, especially up in the northeast of Scotland, will look after you. They're that type of company, and it's good to see that quality, because it's very rare you see companies that go out their way to help people and provide good service and look after their drivers. You can't please everybody, but they try. But anyway, apart from that, I see nothing else. I see Biden, the one that's up for going for the presidency as well soon. It's just saying now is the time to listen and hear. It's a pity he didn't say that a few years ago when he was accused of trying to touch another woman that used to work for him. Apparently there was a big thing about that, but who am I to judge? I can only say what's been said on the news, so that I don't miss saying anything I shouldn't. So let's see what else there is. There's not really nothing else. Nothing. No, that's it. I think that's as much as I can say tonight. I mean, obviously there's tomorrow, and I only do these videos at the moment. It's a bit of a practice exercise for me. So when I get back to the UK and start working again, I can do actual videos about how I'm getting on, working and so forth, meeting new people. I think to discuss other things except what's on this news, because it's not but sad. The news, it's not very positive. I like to see things positive. But anyway, I'd like to say thank you for watching my video. Now remember, everything I say is just my opinion. But if you do like what I say, remember, press the subscribe button, and I'll put on more videos for you. But like I say, thank you for listening, and I will see you soon. Take care. Boom.
And that's all, folks.